Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ron Doyle, working with Working Man Ron Doyle. We did another house here in Wallards, Maryland, and just finished up. This is the front door entrance. It's going to have side lights with a 36-inch center door, window on each side. GFI protected outlet. It's got one light right there in the center. You go up this stairs. This is this area right in here is the living room area. All this area up to that corner goes across. This is the living room. This is the master bedroom area. Through the master bedroom, you've got a closet on the left hand side. You've got a master bathroom. Got the master bathroom. Got a standard size tub. Gonna have a single bowl sink. This is a linen closet right here. This is your business paperwork area. You all can figure that out. We got a Brahms 678 exhaust fan light combo. And first thing is you come in is this room. First switch is in my houses I wire is always the vanity light. It's the light on the exhaust fan, and then it's exhaust fan. GFI protected outlet. GFI is going to be located over here. This particular house, they normally do a double bowl sink here and here in the master bathroom, and I don't know why. I don't know if the closet size changed, but this measurement won't accommodate a double bowl sink. I still put two outlets in. We do this model of house usually without a garage that you see here. Gonna have a double window in the front of this one. Now, explaining these outlets, you have to have the first outlet within 6 feet from the edge of the door, and we've got ours situated right here. We've got RG6 cable for the TV. Next outlet has to be within 12 foot from there to there. The next outlet has to be within 12 foot from there to there, and the outlet from there to there is within 12. And this outlet has to be within 6 feet from the edge of this doorway, which it is. And we need an outlet to serve this wall because it's over 24. And I hate to say it, the swing of this door is swinging in. It is a left-hand in swing. Doorknob's here, swings against that. This outlet's not going to be used very much, but due to the code mandates, if this is over 24, you need an outlet. This wall is approximately 30 inches. Like I said, this is going to be the master closet. Got one overhead switch light, and we've got our outlet or switch location here. Coming out of the master bedroom, going into the living room again. I'll take you into the adjacent bedrooms. This is the hallway, and right here we got a back left bedroom, and door swing is going to be on this side. From the edge of that door jamb, the casing on the door, to that outlet, we need within 6 feet. And let's go this way so I don't confuse you. Switched overhead light. All my rooms that I do are fan rated boxes. Right now I've got it running on a 14.2 if they choose to. They can put a ceiling fan in here if they want to, due to me having an overhead fan box. This first outlet from the corner of this jamb to here has to be within 6 feet. From there to there has to be within 6 feet, and from there to there has to be within 12, and then from there to there has to be within 12. And this outlet has to be within 6 feet from the edge of that door jamb. And we've got our RG6 for TV connection there. This bedroom only has one window. Going back into the hallway here. This hallway is it's approximately 12 feet long from this door jamb to that door jamb. So we need a convenience outlet for the hallway, which is right there. This is the hall bathroom, full-size tub, and this bathroom is going to have a single bowl sink. I believe it's a 60-inch single bowl, so they're going to have a working counter on each side of it. I only have to supply it with one GFCI protected outlet. Same thing as the master. We've got the vanity light, light on fan, exhaust fan. Vanity light is located right there. The exhaust fan is located right over the business room where you do your paperwork, right there. And then this bathroom has got a linen closet right here. Got a window in this bathroom. And going back to the hallway, the switch here is for our overhead switch light, which is right there. That one is a smoke detector adjacent to bedrooms. This is for our service light for our attic and servicing the HVAC equipment. Our light in the attic is right there. This is going to be a standard size pull down staircase. Going into this front left bedroom, you got switch location here. Got a double closet. And going on this wall here first, it's over 24, need an outlet. From that door casing to the very first outlet has to be within 6 feet. That's our RG6 cable for TV. From that outlet to that outlet has to be within 12. And then from that one, you see it in the corner, that one has to be within 12. And then from that one to that one has to be within 12. And this outlet to the corner of that door jamb has to be within 6 feet. And the main principles of me explaining all this is so you get a better understanding of what electricians do and how they do their layouts. You figure any area in this entire room, a 6-foot cord will be able to reach. So if you put a lamp here, you'll be able to plug a cord in there with 6 foot lamp cord from that location to this table, or from that location to this table, and you will be able to reach that lamp. Same goes here. You'll be able to put a lamp anywhere in between that receptacle and that receptacle, and you'll be able to put a lamp in that corner if you choose to, and be able to plug it in on that side. And of course, this goes without saying, it's over 24, you got to have an outlet there. This is convenience only. I can't think of what the measurement is. I think if it's less, don't hold me to this, but if it's less than an 8-foot hallway, you don't need a convenience outlet. And this hallway is way over 8 feet. You can tell by counting the plywood. That's 4 foot, that's 4 foot. That's about 2 foot from there. And that's almost a foot right there. So 8, 9, 10, 11. You got about 11 foot from there to there is what we've got that convenience outlet. Now, we're coming in this front door. You got a box on this side as you enter. This is going to be a 3-way for the light on the ceiling fan. And this is a outside light, which is located right there. This 3-way going from here, that switches this fan light combo on. The other 3 ways over in this corner. This is going to be the 3-way for the light. This is going to be the fan itself. And you'll go through here. You're entering the dining room area. Dining room area starts from this wall, kind of shoots across here. They normally build out a peninsula coming out over here. Sometimes they do a back wall. Sometimes they do a just a bank of cabinets. And I'll have to pop an outlet on this back side and then on the end of the peninsula to accommodate. So from that box underneath the house, there's wire that's coiled up right here so that I can add an outlet in the back of this peninsula. And then from this outlet right there, which is kitchen counter, that's kitchen counter, that's kitchen counter, there's a wire that goes down, it's coiled up right here so that I can add an outlet on the end of this peninsula that we don't see. That'll be at trim out phases. So going back over here, we're entering the dining room area. This first switch is 3-way kitchen cans. It's just 3-rayed from here to that back door location. And then the dining room light is 3-wayed from here to that back door location. So you'll be able to come through the dining room, turn on the dining room light, turn off the dining room light from this one. This is the sunroom light. This is what we're in right now. It's fairly small. It's about 4, 8, 9, 10, about 11 by 11, 12 by 12, roughly in that area. It's going to have double windows here and there. This is a slider. Functioning sliding door is going that direction. Fixed panel is going to be on that side. We've got the sunroom light, dining room 3-way. This is a single. This is a 3-way. Outside lights on a 3-way. Outside lights are right there, and that location right there. This area, they build a deck, goes from the corner of the house out to the corner of this part of the house. So whether you exit the door or enter the door here or that location, because all this is a deck area, it will be on a 3-way from there to here. So you'll be able to turn those outside lights on from either location. Now, this is our kitchen area. And I did not get a blueprint for this kitchen. I've done quite a few of these houses. The way they do a layout, there's a start on the corner, This corner, they'll do a 12-inch cabinet right in here. They'll do a dishwasher, which is 24 inches. And they'll do a 36-inch base sink for your double bowl sink at the top. And then they'll do another cabinet, which is approximately 36. It'll start from here and go over to here. And then your refrigerator will be here. That outlet's for the refrigerator. This is to serve this side of the kitchen counter. This outlet is to serve this side of the kitchen counter. Just keep in mind, you have to be within 24 inches from the corner to that outlet. You have to be within that measurement. And this has to be within a 24 inches from the edge of the sink basin, but also no more than 24 inches from the edge of the refrigerator. And just figured that was the closest between the two stud locations. Now, the way I run my wiring coming from the garage, you can see my scaffold set up. I do everything that's on a pretty much a straight path. I've got all my home runs going up and overhead. They come out right through here, up and over. I run my home run to the underneath the sink dishwasher location. Basically, it comes down, hits that, goes up, goes over, and down. Dishwasher loop is here. In the past, depending on the manufacturer, the brand of dishwasher, if the arc fault and the GFI have to be separated, I can put a GFI at this location, and I can put the arc fault in the panel to basically reduce the risk of nuisance tripping. The outside box that you see is for an outside receptacle that covers the back deck area. That one on that location over there covers that front porch area. And I have another outside outlet right over there, which covers the HVAC equipment. You have to have one within 25 foot of the condensing unit for servicing the equipment. The condensing unit, we'll do a walk around the house, but the condensing unit's going to sit over there. On this side here, starting at the corner, they'll do a 24-inch cabinet from there to there, and they'll do a range. As you can see, I've got my 8.3 coming down. All these feeds are up and overhead poles coming down. That's our range, and that's our microwave, upper microwave cabinet. That'll be inside the cabinet, and this serves the right side of the kitchen range. This is going to be on the left side kitchen range. Peninsula is going to start somewhere over here and go approximately 5 foot out, 6 foot out from the corner over to here. Sometimes they do a raised back wall. Sometimes they don't. They just run straight counter all the way to the range. This room here is the laundry room. Back egress, garage egress. Got the dryer location is right here. Wash machine is right here. This location is bigger than 60 inches. It's bigger than what's required for the accommodating space of a washer dryer. So they're going to have a void extra space on the right or the left side of this. My home run for this laundry room comes up, goes over, and it feeds this first. If I have to separate the arc fault GFI, I can put an arc fault here because it's in the laundry room. I'm sorry, put the GFI here, put the arc fault in the panel. If I have to separate it, there's a nuisance trip issue. And that GFI that's over at this back door location feeds this. You don't want to land a GFI behind a washing machine. It can be considered inaccessible if somebody does a front load washer and covers these outlets up. I've had some of the guys complain and ask me why I'm putting my outlets so high on the dryer and the washing machine. I prefer to see the outlet if there is a problem and the cord is melting or the plug is melting. The homeowner or whoever's being observant in the house can be proactive in possibly preventing a fire. Right now we're on the 2017 code. Arc fault GFIs aren't required on the washer and dryer yet. Just the washing machine has to be on the GFI. The 2020 code, if this was in access of a water source, such as if someone puts a mud sink here, that would have to be on a GFI double pole breaker. This is the egress to the garage. Got an extra tall door, 16 foot wide, 8 foot tall. The control and the opener is going to be at that location due to the beam clearance from the facing of the beam to the facing of that wall is not enough clearance to get the motor up behind this beam. So it has to go over here to the right side. The switch is in here. The way I got it laid out is this is the laundry room, the room that we're in right now. This switch here is the garage outlets. Garage lights, which we have 2 overhead right there and there. And then this switch location here is for the exterior lights, which are located on that wall, and there's one on that wall. There is another 3-way switch to egress this door to turn the lights on for the garage. It's at that location. It is a double gang box, so you have a 3-way for the inside garage lights, and the other switch is going to be for an exterior light outside the garage, which is right there. Now, the outlets that power up this garage, let me get my cover off of here. You can get a better idea of this. Got RG6 cables going up and overhead that feed the bedrooms and the living room. And then we have all of our home runs coming from our panel. I separate my 120 volt wires on the right, 240 volt wires on the left. I'll do them up and overhead. I stapled, double stacked them, stapled them all the way down. I'm going to do a plunge cut hole with a 2 9/16 drill bit, and I've split the differences between the holes. And this garage, going over to here, see this GFI here, this powers the outside receptacles. So this is the very first one that it goes to. After it goes from this location, it goes, of course, up and overhead, and it powers that outside receptacle right there. It goes under the floor, travels down. We've got an egress door right over in that corner. I do a loop. I went over and I hit that outside receptacle, and then I came back and I hit that receptacle right through there. So my outside receptacles are all linked together. They're all on one GFI at this location. Now this garage is fed from underneath. It goes over to here. This first location is going to have another GFI in it. Then I go up to this location, and I'm traveling across my wire to hit this location next. So you have 2-car garage. You have to have 2 outlets to serve each bay. So that's the second outlet, and then the next outlet is for that overhead garage door opener right there. So let's see. We've done everything in the house. The one thing I didn't tell you, this is the water heater closet. The plumbers have already got it stubbed out, and pressure check. Pressure test is back in this house without falling. Pressure check on the house now that I'm done. Still holding at 100 pounds. I haven't drilled any of their piping. This is Tom Morrison Son Plumbing. They do an awesome, outstanding job. Real clean. You can see their piping underneath, but they do real clean work. I've been working beside them for about 3 years now. Do nice work. I'm going to take you around the house. We're going to exit this front door. Yeah, that's another video I'm going to be talking about. I had a little, somebody didn't like my truck as much as I did and ran into me. Had a little bit of a problem with the insurance company making somebody's wrong, making my wrong right. This is the garage egress going in, outside light. You see the other one is right there. Got the meter socket, 200 amp. Like I said, we're on 2017 code. You do not have to have a service disconnect on it yet because the panel is on the adjacent wall. Ground wire coming up. Got 2 ground rods, one there and one right down there. Arlington bridge block. Got 4 RG6 cables coming out. That is 3 bedrooms and 1 living room. This is the back of the house. You can see that. You see that light, egress light for egress in the back of the garage. And this is where your deck is going to go, all the way up to that corner. Come over to this corner. Steps would be somewhere located in here. You see I got my 2 lights. They're spaced apart. Instead of putting one there and one here, I spaced them to spread the light out. Discharge for exhaust fan. You can see my Arlington heavy duty in use box, and they are WR rated TP tamper proof, weather resistant receptacles that are a code requirement. Going on this back side, this is the sunroom. This is the egress underneath the house, like I was telling you about. And let's see, You see I got a wire loop right there. It's stapled back in case the homeowner wants to add lights underneath the house. Right now there's no heating and air equipment underneath of here, so by code I do not have to supply lights or a receptacle under this dwelling. No equipment. Now this is going to be the left side of the house. The condensing unit is going to sit somewhere in here. Got 30 amps ran over to this disconnect. Got another outlet to serve the equipment location. Has to be within 25 feet of where the equipment, heating and air equipment, has to be. This is the bathroom window. One thing this house has that the other houses do not have is a sprinkler system booster pump, which is going to be located in the garage. That's one thing I didn't tell you all. Egress coming from the house is going to have a stairs going this direction. Right here it's going to be a 300-gallon tank. They have city water and sewer here, but from what the sprinkler company was telling me, and this is the approval sticker. This is the approval sticker for this piping. It's been tested already. This system needs a 300-gallon tank. It needs a 240-volt fire booster pump. 240 volt, 20 amps, sitting right here. First house that I've ran into where I had to do that. Not totally sure why. I guess the town of Wallards doesn't have enough water flow, water pressure. But you can get a better gist of my layout. A lot of electricians will put a meter socket over in this corner. Well, that adds a lot of wire length if you're traveling down to here, going through here. Yes, you could take it from here and go straight across. Of course, you would do it in the up and overhead fashion. I could have done that. But most of my major appliances, 240-volt appliances, are on this back side of the house. It just made more sense for me to run the panel, the meter socket, on this back corner and shoot straight across. Obviously, you can see all my lines going straight across. So they're fairly easy pulls. One person can do it, accommodating you with a nice rolling scaffold. This is a Baker style scaffold, but one person going across can pull these home runs, no problem. Plywood is on the concrete, because I started this job the day after the concrete was poured, and the concrete guy said protect the floor. So I put 2.5 sheets of plywood down, and whatever the cutoff was over here. So look, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron Dole with you. I hope you all thought this was informative and helpful, and if you did, hey, consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button if you like it. Look for more future videos on things electricians do. I wish you all a wonderful and blessed day.